What up, YouTube? Agent Persuasion here with UDS Kansas City, and we're with who?
Brian Rios.
And what did you do today, man?
I just got destroyed in top 8.
Just got destroyed 2-0 real quick, but that's okay, because you won this.
Yeah, this new mat, I think this mat is gorgeous. The seal, it sucks I couldn't win the belt, but the mat is really nice, so I'm not complaining.
Yeah, and then check out these pins that he got. These are pretty much, I'm sure they're exclusive for top 8, right?
This is day 2, and this is for top 8.
Oh, nice. So this is the exclusive one.
Yeah, that's the exclusive one right
Nice, for sure. And then the Konami lied and he gave him Super.
Yeah, this is not an Ultra Giant hand as advertised, so
yeah.
Where's my Ultra Giant hand, Konami?
Where's our Ultra? Because that looks super to me. But I guess it's still free, right?
Yeah, it was pretty free.
Yeah, it was pretty free. Alright, man, let's get into it.
Yeah, so for this event, I decided to play Trickstar because, I mean, I got 2 Worlds with Trickstar, so I might as well play the same thing, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so standard stuff, 3 Candina. I still just play 2 Licorice. 2 Licorice is correct if you don't play Desires. So yeah, 2 Licorice and 1 Lilybell. That's it for the Trickstars. The best cards in my deck are 2 Purple, 1 Blue, and 1 Indigo.
Nice.
People still like sleep on these cards, but these cards are just insane. And then I knew Pure Sky Striker was going to be more popular for this event. And these cards are actually just insane against Pure Sky Striker. So I'm very happy I play these cards. These cards are like some of the best monsters in my deck. And for the hand traps, this is actually the worst hand trap this format, because versus Goki, this card is literally a brick. This doesn't stop them now because Summon Sorceress is a dumb card.
It is.
But just the fact that decks that aren't Goki exist means you have to play this card. So it's like, it sucks because Goki's just so dumb. I had this versus Goki, but I know it's not enough and I lose. So
yeah.
But it's a card you have to play. But yeah, so 3 Ash, 3 of the actual best hand trap. But when they call by the graveyard, you lose, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. But
yeah, this is definitely the best hand trap. And then, so at Nats, I played 3 Impermanence because you needed 3 more hand traps versus Goki. But since Summon Sorceress exists now, Impermanence is another dead card. It's like Ash. So we thought we were in between Gamma and Ogre in the main deck. But I think Gamma is a brick. I don't want Gamma in my hand if I can't resolve Gamma. Yeah. And if I can't resolve Gamma, it's 4 bricks in my deck. So we decided to go with the main deck Ghost Ogres.
Oh, nice.
This card is actually just the best hand trap versus Goki if they don't have mid-breaker field, because you Ogre Firewall and they have to either have Soul Charge or something to come back, or if you're like able to Ash is sold and you also have this in hand, then you just Ogre Summon Sorcerers and the turn just ends.
Yeah.
So this was definitely, and this also is decent against Pure Sky Striker because hitting multi-roll is just really good.
Yeah, hitting multi-roll is
and then against Alter, guys, this card's very good. Yeah. And against Draco, this card's very good. And we were a little afraid of Draco for this event, but it didn't come up. But yeah, Ogre was insane. Very happy I main decked this card.
Nice.
And that's it for the monsters. So for the spells, very standard spell lineup: 3 Life Stage, 3 Terraforming, one of the dumbest spells in the game, 3 Engage, 3 Hornet Drones, Afterburner, and then so I played Widow Anchor for this event. At Nats, I didn't play this card because I thought it was trash. But I'm like really dumb. Ever since I put this card in my deck, I keep asking myself like, wow, how did I do so good at Nats without this card? This card is
amazing, right?
Yeah, it lets you OTK almost through anything if you have this and a Mekk-Knight. So this card, I'm very happy I played it.
Yeah.
And then also this card is really good because it's an interrupt versus Goki going first.
It sure is.
I think you're supposed to summon Saryuja going first versus Goki if you don't draw enough negates. And then this is an extra negate versus Goki that's searchable. So that's why this card's really good. And the last 6 spells, 3 dumb cards. I actually only resolved this like 4 times this event, so
damn.
This card's not. It's like it's nuts, but it's definitely not needed with the Sky Striker card. Sky Striker cards are dumb.
Yeah, they are.
And then the last 3 spells, 3 best spells in the deck. I don't know why people still don't play this. It's like they play Gamma over this, but they forget that this is actually just an interrupt versus Goki, and that's really important. And then also, Called by the Graving Ray is like dumb good. So this card is like, I think in this deck should be a mandatory 3-0. And then the only 3 traps I played were just 3 Reincarnation. This is 100% correct because this is 3 Monster Reborns in your deck.
Yeah.
And then yeah, I didn't play Impermanence because Summon Sorceress exists and Summon Sorceress is a brick.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it for the main deck. I played 42 cards.
42?
Yes.
Nice.
All right. So
side or extra, whatever you want to do.
Let's do that extra deck. The side deck's a little nice. All right. So center stuff, Firewall. I'm so dumb. I played Patrick James in round 9. So first round of day 2. And I could have Firewall TK'd him, but like I never do this because I think that's just not correct. And because of that, I almost punted the game, but thankfully I still had it because I had Reincarnation for his Lilybell, you know, what he was trying to do. But I never OTK'd somebody with this at this tournament. I'm very dumb. I should do this more. But anyways, yeah. Oh, this card needs to get banned, by the way. Ban this card, please.
Please, tell me.
I played this card. A lot of people ask me, like, why do you play this card? This card versus Goki is like the best card in your extra deck because you can dig in for the side deck cards that win you the matchup. So this card's very, very good. And then also, just the fact that it's a generic Link 4 that you can summon with just 2 monsters is very relevant because sometimes you just need to clear your field so you can activate your Sky Striker stuff. So that's very good.
Definitely.
The actual best card in my extra deck, Bomber Dragon. Every time I summon this card, I think I win the game. Like, no joke. This card is dumb good. Yeah. So the flex card in our extra deck, I decided to play Trisbania. So I was in between 3 cards. I was in between this, a Borosaur Dragon, or a Hayate, the new Sky Striker, the green one. But so Borosaur, you need 4 monsters to summon Borosaur.
Yeah.
And the thing is, if you have 4 monsters on the field with Trickstar, you're gonna win that game without Borosaur. That's arguably more damage than you you would have with Borosaur.
Yeah.
And then the only other one was Hayate, and Hayate has 2 like things that makes it good, right? So number 1 is that it can attack direct and dump engage, but if you have to do that, it's like you're kind of bricking, right? Because you don't have engage, so it doesn't matter. But the second one is just for its link marker pointing down. People kept saying like, bro, you can summon Goblin, like, but you don't, if you're, I don't know, I just don't think that's correct. I definitely think that Trisbania was the right call, because Draco, as we saw from like the ARG Invitational a few weeks ago, got super popular. And this card could be a blowout against that deck. So although this card never came up, I'm still very happy I played it in my extra deck, because it's a card over like 12 rounds of Swiss. You don't know what you're going to see at a UDS. So you need to have every card like in your deck that's good against every matchup pretty much. Oh, and this card's also good against pure Sky Strikers.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
So yeah, I'm very happy I played this.
And good in time.
Oh, insane in time. The second best card in my extra deck, Ningirsu. People that play Borreload over this are, it's just 100% incorrect. This is like the best card.
Yeah, that's amazing.
These cards should probably just all go. Let's be honest.
Too broken.
This card needs to go like 100%. These cards are just like dumb good, but yeah, I mean,
not
these are all
insane as that.
Oh yeah, no, ban this please.
Yeah, please.
But yeah, these are all staples.
Yeah.
And then, so we played Reproduces instead of Space Insulator, our new dinosaur monster, as I like to say. And shout out to Zach Stone for telling us to play this over Space Insulator, because this has utility if you're under Gozen match and you have Scapegoat. So you activate Scapegoat. This is an Earth, so you use your 2 tokens for Scapegoat, and then you just make like Link Spider, and then you just make Ningirsu.
Nice.
So yeah, and there's just other stuff with Gozen match that you can do with this card. So, and then Space Insulator is essentially like, it has there's no text right here in Space Insulator. Just think of that. Yeah. So we decided to play this. Its effect never came up, but in theory it was a good idea. So I'm happy I played this.
Yeah.
And then Link Spider, Linkuriboh Link Spider, and then just 2 Kagari and Hayate. These links are so dumb.
Yeah.
But yeah, no green one. But yeah, this is all pretty standard extra deck besides Trisbania.
Yeah, for sure.
And then lastly, so for the side deck, we put in a lot of work into the side deck.
Side deck is Dagu.
Oh, you already know it's Dagu. First, I'm going to show these nice sleeves from Japan.
Check these out. What you guys know about this? How many were they in a pack, did you say? One?
Each competitor only got 1 pack of these.
You guys are looking at like the rarest sleeves in the world right now.
Oh, you guys didn't even see these though here.
Yeah, the back side of these guys.
These are the world sleeves right here.
These are the God sleeves right here. He's repping that shirt too. Look at that shirt, man.
Got the jersey,
and you got the little
lanyard.
Yeah, you swagging out right now. I got nothing on this.
Alright, so yeah, so for the side deck, we needed 3 more hand traps versus Goki because 9 is not enough post side. And like I said, we didn't think Gamma was that great. And in retrospect, maybe we should have played Bell. We didn't test it, but we played 3 Effect Veiler.
Yeah.
And so the reason we play this over like a card like Impermanence, like sure Impermanence can't get called by the grave, but the fact is that this card has great function with Shared Ride. Sometimes all you'll draw versus Goki is a Shared Ride, and this card isn't enough because they'll still kill you through this. Like cards in your hand aren't negates.
Yeah.
But you can draw cards like this, Ogre, and Droll to still interrupt your opponent.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and then this card's also very very good against pure Sky Striker.
Yeah, it is.
But Bell kind of does the same thing, so we just didn't like play test Bell. But I was actually very happy I played 3 Veiler. This card was really good. And yeah, so 3 Shared Ride, this card is insane. Not only just, I mean, it's good versus Goki, but they can actually like play around this. But versus the mirror match is the main reason why I played this card. And pure Sky Striker, if you resolve this, you win that match 100%.
Yeah.
And then so for the other cards in my side deck, I decided to play 3 Mind Control. So I knew pure Sky Striker was going to be more popular. Literally just activating this card, you win the game.
Like, yeah, take their Kagari.
Yeah, so because then they have no Ray Engrave, and then you have their monster, and then you can make either a Kagari or whatever you want, and then you just OTK them. So, and then also versus the mirror match, this card's very good because just taking Licorice or whatever, just so they don't have reincarnation in the grave to bring back their monster. They don't have a monster for reincarnation is very good. It helps you OTK. And then also versus Alter Guys, this card's very good. Just being able to like take away 1 monster versus that deck is very good. And then also versus True Draco, this card's very good. As you guys can see, there's a recurring theme. Every card we played for the UDS is very good against a variety of matchups. So this card was insane. One of the best cards in my side deck. And then so at Nats, I played 3 Night Beam, but for this event, I decided to play 3 Twin Twisters. Same theory behind like Draco, Alter Guys getting more popularity. Night Beam is not that good against those decks, although Night Beam is, I think, like the best card in the mirror going second. This card just kills True Draco and Alter Guys, so we decided to play that. And since we were still afraid of those decks, we thought that 3 Twin wasn't enough, so we thought maybe 3 Twin, some Night Beams in the side or whatever. But in the end, we just decided to do 3 Stormlusters.
Nice.
Just because everybody knows if you're a good player, you're gonna play around Reincarnation by setting your traps first, your cards first, so you can duster them, so it has that utility. But it's mainly because we wanted the extra back row removal versus decks like Draco and Alter Guys. Even though I didn't play any Draco at all in this event.
Really? 0, huh?
Yeah, 0 Draco. I played like 4 mirrors. I lost to an ABC. He had skill drain games 1 and 3, so I can't beat that. Played a few Gokis and then a few pure Sky Striker.
Yeah.
But just you need these cards like in the side deck just because those matchups aren't that easy to beat.
Yeah,
so
it's not.
These cards single-handedly can beat those matchups. So.
Yeah.
Even though these cards, like, these actually were more... I cited these every time I go first, but these I didn't cite in that much, but I'm still just happy that I had them in my deck because over 12 rounds of Swiss at a tournament,
There's a lot of random
it's a lot of decks you don't know what you're going to play against, so you need to have your deck as prepared as possible for, like, a variety of matchups that are going to be in the tournament.
For sure.
But yeah, that's
the profile right here,
that's
baby.
my deck. This was actually... I've been to 3 UDSs before. This is my 3rd one, but I wasn't able to play in the first 2 in the main event, so this is actually the first
one you've actually
the first UDS main event that I've actually played in, and I was close to bringing the belt home, but unfortunately, you know, can't beat Mid-Breaker Field called by the grave, and then game 2 called by the graves versus Goki. So
that's too strong.
Okay. So some quick shout outs. First shout out.
You already know.
Team Dank Deals, my new team. You already know. Shout out.
You already know.
Gem Mats and Dex Protection.
Yep.
So shout outs to my boys. Team Big Dog, my other boys. We got Caesar right here.
Baby.
He finished X1 in Swiss Day 1. He finished in 7th. And then he went that nice X4.
Oh.
And then my boy Francisco right here started off Nats 8-0, and then he went that nice X3.
Oh.
These guys are good, but they just have a lot of bad luck.
Damn.
And then shout out to my boys at home, Guzman and Nico. You already know I was gonna top this event. This was free.
Free, baby.
And shout out to everybody I met at Worlds, all those cool guys, Team North America, Isaiah, Ryan, Walter, Charlie, Gabe, Jesse. I think that's everybody. Oh, shout out to Luke Parks. He was wishing me luck this morning. Shout outs to Alberto from Frank's. I'm sorry I don't know the name of your shop, but thank you for letting us borrow cards. And then shout out to Hao Chen, the best sponsor in San Diego, for letting me borrow 3 OT Veilers, 3 OT Ogres, and then those 3 Super Mind Controls. That was really nice of him. And then just lastly, shout out to my local back home, Murillo Digital Systems.
Nice, for sure. Well, congrats on getting that top 8. This UDS, Brian Reyes, our new teammate edition right here in Dank Deals. He's already repping us already real good.
Yeah, next tournament for us is YCS Columbus, and I'm already
200, baby.
Yeah, 200. We're gonna take that free.
All right, baby. Well, congrats again. Thanks for deck profile.
Thank you.